Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello. On this channel, I make bracelet videos, and I do bracelet tutorials and just fun videos, all related to friendship bracelets. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my 2020 wrap-up, so basically that means I'm going to be showing every single bracelet that I made in 2020, month by month, and I'm going to try to order them as best as I can. I will number each bracelet. I will not be linking them in the description. If you want a certain pattern number, ask me in the comments down below, and you just say, what is the pattern to number 3? And I'll tell you the pattern number. Also, if you want a tutorial on any of these patterns, please comment down below. I may not be able to do it, but I will try my very best. Also, to write the tutorial down, say, can you do a tutorial on number 10, on bracelet number 10 or something like that. Don't say this, like what the bracelet is called, just say the number, because I feel like that will be much easier since a lot of these bracelets are very similar. And now I want to get into talking a little bit about my bracelet journey, but I will bring my bracelet box in. So I have this really pretty bracelet box. You are a rainbow of possibilities. It's really cute. I have a new one for 2021, but here are all of the bracelets that I have. There's a lot. Here they are, all of them in their glory. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how I started making bracelets. So I actually started making bracelets when I was 8 years old. I am 13 currently. I started making bracelets because my brother had a baseball tournament and my mom just bought this pack of thread from Walmart, and she said, I think this would be a fun thing to do, just to make some bracelets. So I made 5-strand braids. I didn't understand how to do the knots and everything. Neither did my mom, so we just made 5-strand braids. And then that kind of went off and on every summer. And then last summer in 2019, with the Visco Girl thing, I tried even harder to learn because, well, they were really popular. And the only bracelet I was able to create was a simple candy stripe, and it was awful. I will show it to you. But I kind of stopped after that because I just felt like I wasn't good enough at it. And then this year, in March, whenever we all started to get quarantined, I decided to just look up friendship bracelets on YouTube because I was bored. And if you're new to bracelets, you may not know of her, but if you have made bracelets before, you probably definitely know about Masha Knots. So when I searched up friendship bracelets, the very first video that popped up was Masha's first stay-at-home challenge, and it said like learn a new skill. So I was like, I think this will be a good one to teach me how to do it. And it actually was very helpful. It led me to all of the great links and videos that she has on friendship bracelets, and I was able to understand the skill and learn how to do it. And I just thought that that was pretty cool because it takes a while. It does really take a while to learn how to do this skill. Everyone always like puts friendship bracelets with a child sort of thing, but I think when you can make things like this, it's kind of cool. I just wanted to explain that a little bit since it's my 2020 wrap up, but yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so since I basically don't have any bracelets from when I was 8 years old, I'm gonna start in 2019. So let's do the first bracelet I made is this Kumihimu, I don't know how to say it. I was really into making the Kumihimu, I don't know, braids, and like my grandma gave me a bunch of buttons, so then I did the little loop with a button. I don't know. That was my favorite way to end off bracelets then. Now it's much different. But yeah, that's like one of my first ones. And then I made braids, like regular braids. So I made a fishtail. Is this? Yes, I think it's a fishtail. I don't quite know. But I used, as you can see, a button again. Because that's what I saw on TikTok, was like a Visco girl, and she said, this is how I end off my bracelets. So I just thought it was really cute. and I decided to do that. So yeah, that's my next one. And I gotta go quick because I have like 90 bracelets. This next one was a Chinese staircase that I made. It's really cute. I like it a lot. Well, I like it a lot for being one of my first. Yeah. I don't really like the Chinese staircases, to be honest. This one, first ever candy stripe. No tie situation, just tied a knot. My grandma actually tied it. Yeah, you can see a lot of like the other colors peeking through. It's not very pretty, honestly. Now, skip ahead to March. This was like one of the very first ones that I made this year. I say this year a lot, but I don't mean 2021. I mean 2020, so just, yeah. It's another Chinese staircase. It's not very good. Honestly, I make them wrong. Like, I made them like just one knot, and I did only the forward knot. I don't know why. Next one that I made was this candy stripe. I thought that my knots were too tight. That's why I was messing up. So I tried loosening my knots. So this is very loose. The next one you'll see is even looser. But I actually kind of like this one, so. Next one is another candy stripe. It is like a pastel rainbow. It's super loose. I had filmed a tutorial for my YouTube channel on this, and I thought, I shouldn't post it, so I never did. Then I made my very first chevron. It's not very good, but it's like a purple gradient. I like it a lot. Like, I like the colors, but it holds sentimental values. Now we are into April. Okay, so this one is a wave bracelet. Like, oh gosh. You know how I said I thought loosening my knots would be good? Then after this, I realized maybe it's not so good because you can hardly even tell what the design is. It's awful. Okay, so next one that I have is a watermelon bracelet, which actually didn't turn out too bad. I missed a knot right there, but I again did the button closure, but I tried a loop and then I tied a knot. I don't know why. I tried to do the enclosed loop, but I didn't quite understand that you just do a forward or forward backward, however you want to do it, but you just do a simple knot over it. Didn't understand that, but yes, I remember specifically making this bracelet. Next bracelet, I tried tightening up my knots just a little bit. Whew. It's a B one. I was making it for my aunt. I did not give it to her because it's so awful. Like, it doesn't look anything like bees at all. I don't know what happened. And I'm never trying this pattern again. So please don't ask me for a tutorial on that one. This one, again, don't ask me for a tutorial. I will not be doing one. It wasn't very fun to make. Also, you can't even see the design. I chose pink and white, but they are way too similar. This one was my first alpha. I did a tutorial on this, but I think I privated the video because it's so bad. Like, the tutorial won't be of any use to anyone. So, it's a vertical wave. It's a little loop. Like, it has a little loop on it, and it's dumb looking. Okay, so I had to let my dog in, but yeah, that's this thing. It's not very good. Next one is my first actual alpha with color switches. I decided not to, like, do the flat alpha technique or straight edges technique, and now I can understand why, like, everyone uses the flat alpha, because, like, well, then I could understand why, because, like, when you pull it apart here, there are little, like, literal holes. So, yeah, and I didn't even, like, that's just hanging off. I don't know what I was thinking with this, but it's really cute. It's of my dogs, Bella and Zoe. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of them. I really like the background color too. It's cute. Next one I made is an arrowhead. I made a loop for it, but I made the bracelet too short, so I made another loop and we tied it on so it looks like that, and now it fits me. But like, what was I thinking? I don't even like the colors for this either. I don't really like it at all. Like, also still button closure days. But now let's go on to May. Okay, so I don't quite know the exact order of these, so they're just kind of in a random order. Once we get more up to like closer months, I'll know the exact order, but I don't. So this one is a zigzag. It's not very good. Not at all. I missed a lot of knots and I just don't like it. Next one is this butterfly bracelet. I really think I was doing good making it. It's just my black string, I used craft cord, and I think the dye was just too much for it and it kept on snapping. Every single one of my black strings snapped, so I had to add in some string and it just did not work out very well. And that made me really sad, and I never wanted to try this pattern again, but in the future I did, so you will see that. Next bracelet that I made is kind of a step up. It's a distorted chevron. I have a loop here, but it's quite large. That's okay. And then twisted ties. I used to cut my strings at the end so short. Now like, you'll just see how long I cut my strings at the end now. And I make my twisted ties much longer, but I like this one. I think the knotting I did very well. I just think that I needed to practice on my starts and ends, but that's okay. Next up is this really cute zigzag bracelet. I think I'm going to do a video of recreating this because this is my favorite normal pattern that I have ever made, so I think I want to recreate it because it's really cute. Next up is this one. It is a cow alpha bracelet. I tried to use the flat alpha technique and the straight edges technique for the first time, and I thought this would be a good one to try. I don't know what happened here or here. It gets like all wonky. I would say that I did pretty good on it for like my first ever try. Okay, here's my brother. He wanted to have a feature. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Now he's coughing. I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Next up is, I think it's this one. Actually, I'm gonna do this one first. It's a mini starburst. I really wanted to make the starburst at this time, but I was too scared to. Like, clearly I don't think I had enough experience with bracelets yet, so I think this is a good pattern to try. If you are really scared to do the starburst and you feel that you're not ready yet, I definitely recommend like a mini starburst pattern. I know that Alex's Innovations has a tutorial. It's a different starburst, but I know she has one on the big starburst and a mini starburst, and Masha has a tutorial on the big starburst. Next up it was my favorite alpha pattern for a while because I didn't really make alphas. It's Kermit the Frog. I love it. It's pretty cute. Got a little wonky because I wasn't very good at making alphas, but I'd say it's pretty good for one of my first complicated ones. Next up is this cute little sunflower bracelet. I really like it. I think it's just so cute and simple. And honestly, sometimes like this would be cute with my yellow shirt right now, but I'm not wearing it because I don't generally wear bracelets. So that was all in May. Now we're gonna go into June. Now in June, I made this really cute elephant bracelet. I really like it. I think it's cute. This next one, I made a vertical wave. I wasn't very good. I used a mermaid charm and 2 little diamond charms. I don't quite understand what it's supposed to be. Like why did I put that on there? I don't know. But next up is a polka dot chevron. I really like this one. It's like a neon rainbow, which is really pretty. My twisted ties, for some reason, were uneven. I don't quite understand that. But look at how much better I got at my loops. Woo, so much better. Shows you practice makes perfect. Also, if you were wondering, this is 16 strings, so for every 16 string bracelet, I just do 16 knots, and that's not the same for every single bracelet, just do the same amount of knots that are the strings, because sometimes it makes it too big. Just that happens to work for 16 string bracelets, with my knotting tension as well. Next up is a turtle bracelet. I, for some reason, made my bracelets adjustable, and I still do that sometimes, but this one, for some reason, I just didn't do the triangle ends. I tied a knot, which I don't quite understand that, but okay. The turtles also don't really look like turtles. The turtle charm looks like a turtle. And I made the polka dot chevron and the turtle one on vacation, and then after vacation, I made this one, and I have a knot with me on my YouTube channel. It's kind of cringy. I remember I was eating taquitos. That's the only thing I remember about that video. But yeah, this one's pretty cute. Next up, I recreated this wave bracelet and I made it in June. Much better. Much better. I like it a lot more. And I actually still wear that one sometimes. Next up is this really cute one. Kinsey B made it in her making patterns off my followers to do list video, and I like the color combination she used, so I used the same one. It's pretty cute. Next up is the chevron. I was teaching my friend how to make bracelets, so yes. And then I made my first very complicated normal pattern. It's not very complicated, it's just like big, and it's a starburst. I made my first starburst, which is pretty good. Like, this one's pretty good, but what some people, like, what you don't know is right here, I missed a knot, so I had to tie in, like, I made a knot on a string and, like, thread it through the hole and tied it in, and, like, you can kind of see it, but not really. I also had to add more string to this one, so I learned for my other one and added more string, like, made more string of the outline. That one's cute. Next up is another starburst. I made 2 in a row because I really like the pattern, but this one, like, I didn't make the loop big enough, so then it, like, kind of didn't fit because the triangle ends couldn't spread out far enough. But then the second star got better, so yeah. And that is all of my June bracelets. Now on to July. July is where I started to get better, like somewhat better. I would say I was definitely getting better and improving. I made one of, like, a very popular bracelet right now, but this bracelet, I made a little, like, Celtic thing. I don't know. I used multicolored string. I made it really short because I didn't honestly enjoy the pattern that much. And also, like, the tie situation is bad. Next up is this rainbow checker bracelet. I think I did a real-time knotting on it. I think it was my first one. I don't know. This one, I think I want to recreate it in brighter colors and I could make it better now, but yeah. Next up, July, 4th of July. I live in America, so I made a flag bracelet. I really like this one actually because it's like a circle. This is the only circle bracelet, like shaped bracelet that I made, I think. So yeah, that's fun. Next up is a half and half chevron. I was teaching that same friend again how to make more bracelets, just a easier, like a variation of the chevron because she got used to that one. Next up, I made stitched chevrons, which I really like this pattern a lot. It's so pretty. I am making a collection, so yeah. And then the next one I made, another stitched chevron. I used purple sparkly string and pink sparkly string. I don't like this one as much as this one, and the other one I made I like more than this one. So this one's my least favorite out of the collection so far. But, yeah. And then Next up is my mandala flower bracelet. I have a tutorial.
Didn't catch that. Please say that again.
I shut up. Oh my gosh. I just turned on my Alexa somehow. I don't even know. I just said her name and she didn't even. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I thought someone was in my room. Okay. But yeah, I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel for this. I don't even know what I said to make her. Okay, but I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. I'm not making this one, but I'm making another one that you will see later. But I really just love this. It's so pretty. And the last bracelet in July was this one. It is a staggered chevron, I think that's what you call it. I don't know for sure. But the loop and the triangle ends for this one are just gorgeous. I love them. And I used a white sparkly string. I think this one looks very modern. Like, I don't know, like a robot or something. Okay, so now let's go on to August and those months. We only have 5 months left, which is very exciting. In August, I made quite a few things. Okay, so I made my first wall hanging in this month, and it's a wave. I spaced, I hate it. I spaced the bass string so far apart, so it doesn't look good at all. It's, nah, don't like it. Then I made a fishbone chevron, just really basic. I did a tutorial on how to make your bracelets adjustable, so yeah. Then I made a thin Aztec bracelet. This one didn't turn out very good. I just didn't do very good. And then next up is my very first like super complicated alpha, which now it wouldn't be super complicated for me, but it's the butterfly alpha. I didn't know how to do the double triangle ends, so I did just a loop and it bunched up so much. I feel like I want to recreate this sometime because I can do so much better now. Next up, this was like one of my favorite keychains for a long time, Strawberry Cow. I think it's really cute. And then next up, I made this in making patterns off my followers' to-dos. It's cute. I like it. And then next up, I made another mandala flower, and this is the one that I used for the tutorial. And I know that a lot of people have used the tutorial, so thank you to everyone who used it, and I hope it was very helpful. But yeah. Next up, I made this for Jaden Crafts monthly challenge for August. This one's cute. I like it. Next up, I've recreated that butterfly bracelet that I was talking about. This one's a little wonky still, but it's much better than the one before. And then my last bracelet in August was this cactus wall hanging. It's not very good, what can I say, but much better than my first one. So that was July, now on to August. I don't know how much I made in August. Not August, September. Okay, I just mixed those months so much. I made the last bracelets I showed in August, and then we're moving on to September now, not July. The first bracelet that I made in September is this really cute flower one. I made it to match my back to school outfit, which I went back for 3 days, and then I decided to switch to virtual school because I hated it. Next up, I made this peach alpha. It's not very good. It was my favorite bracelet for a while, and my most liked post for a while, and then other ones beat it, of course, but yeah. Post on Instagram. Next one, I made this for making patterns off my followers' to-dos. It's a bubble keychain. It's really cute. I like it a lot. Next up is this really cute one. It was in making patterns off my followers' to-dos again. I like this a lot. It's really pretty. I made this fall leaf keychain. It's not very pretty, and I absolutely, this would be my least favorite. I hate it. Then I made a candy corn bracelet. I made a tutorial for this, so you can find it on my channel. And then I made a ghost bracelet, which is for another tutorial, and you can find it on my channel. Then I made some moon bracelets. I made a blue one, and I made a pink one, so there are 2 of them. I like them a lot. And the last thing I made was this pumpkin keychain. Now October. So the things I made in October. this was the first one that I made, and honestly, this alpha is like one of my best ones. It's so much better than my older ones. I just wish I didn't do this. Yeah. But it's cute. I really like this pattern. Also, October was my birthday month, so that's exciting. After that one, I made this pumpkin one because I needed to get the tutorial out so people had actual time to make it before Halloween and like fall was over. Then I made this diamond cross bracelet. I love this one. I used a purple sparkly string, it's DMC, and I used a multicolored string by DMC as well. And I just love this one. I want to make a collection of these, so I think I will. Then I made this Among Us keychain. It's not very good, but I like it. I tried the triangle ends again, the double triangle ends. Oh, not good. Then I made my last Halloween bracelet, keychain, I guess. I like this one. I think it turned out pretty good. I just don't like these triangle ends. Now I made this one. It's a green and gray. This is the stitched chevron. I like it more than the pink and purple one. It's pretty. Then I made this really cute diamond bracelet. I like it a lot. It's pretty. Now on to our last 2 months. I'm going to try to go really fast because my dogs keep on barking and it's a distraction. So next up, this one I made an Among Us keychain. It's cute. I think, did I make this in October? I don't know, but I made this for recreating my very first alpha video. It was really cute. I made this X cross. It's like the diamond cross, but smaller. If you're overwhelmed by the diamond cross, definitely recommend doing this one. And then I made this Among Us keychain. I made a Not With Me for it. It's a full time lapse of this whole entire thing, and I love it so much. Then I made this bracelet, which I know the colors are ugly, but my dog Bella chose the colors, so what can you do? Then, I don't know the order of these, but I'll just do them. This dinosaur keychain, really cute. A snowman keychain, the child keychain, and another snowman keychain. Then the last thing that I made for November was this wall hanging. I love this. It's so pretty. It was on my Christmas tree, but now I finally got to have it because, well, it was on our Christmas tree in our living room, but now I get to finally have it because my mom took it from me. Now on to December. Okay, so I made this red and green bracelet. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. Then I made this dinosaur keychain, Creations by Clara named him. It is named Jeff. So as I was saying, this dinosaur's name is Jeff. So yeah. Next up I made is this cardinal keychain. It's really cute. My dog Bella, again, chose the pattern. She didn't choose the colors. Then I made this big bracelet, keychain, actually. I love it. It reminds me of Christmas. It's sad that it's over, but I love it. Then I made this little penguin keychain. It's cute. I used a new background string that I got. Another thing I made is a fox and a penguin keychain. It's cute. I'm trying to go fast because the video is going to be so long. Next thing that I made, not that one, this one. I like this one a lot. It's pretty. I like the colors. And then I made a neon rainbow gradient one. This is my January challenge of the month on my Instagram. And then I made this one. This was my last bracelet of 2020. It is really cute. I used rainbow thread. So yeah, that's all of the bracelets that I made in 2020. So there are all of the bracelets that I made this year. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want any of the patterns, comment down below and I will give you the pattern number if I can find it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!